This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. It's the Toronto Raptors taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. C-Web this evening, all the makings of a up-tempo affair. A lot of speed on the floor. They love to play, both these teams, at a very high pace.
They're trying to get good looks early in the clock, and I'll tell you why. Against a better defensive team, why slow the ball up and wait for them to get set? Against better defensive teams, you must speed up the pace to get an open shot. In the NBA, an open shot from a player that's in his skill set is a great shot. It doesn't matter if it's with 1 second left on the shot clock or with 20 seconds on the shot clock. So why not speed the pace up, see if you can get that early look. If not, bring it back out and then set up a play. But run, get it going, and see if you can get some easy looks early.
All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So the Raptors 5 right now. Inside pairing is Ibaka and Valanciunas. Kyle Lowry and Danny Green are the guard tandem. And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. LeBron outside. McGee sets the pick for James. Back to Rondo. From downtown, gets the three-pointer to fall. Rondo's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Lowry with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. Back to Lowry. Screen by Ibaka. Leonard against Ingram. Leonard, no luck.
Not quite airtight defense right there, but his release was a little bit off on the jump.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. He kicks to McGee. To the middle. It's stolen by Ibaka. LeBron against Leonard. The pass to Valanciunas. Pass to Green. Valanciunas with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Just 5 to shoot. A wide open look here for Ibaka. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Ibaka's got his second basket of the night. And here's Los Angeles, trailing by 5. Rondo passes to McGee. Caldwell Pope against Green. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
And I love it, Greg. Both sides inflicting damage from the perimeter. We'll see how the defense is adjusting.
Now, here's Valanciunas. Rebounded by McGee.
Does well to burrow his way into the post, but loses his touch on the finish.
The Lakers with LeBron wasted no time trying to surround him with free agent signings, Greg, to help round out the supporting cast.
Names came in rapid succession after LeBron committed. Caldwell Pope, Rondo, Stevenson all joined in short order. We'll see how far this team goes, but you cannot deny how interesting things have gotten with this roster.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. He's just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
Leonard kicks to Lowry. Screened by Valanciunas. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Ball's checked in for Rajon Rondo. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Valanciunas, good.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. From deep LeBron. That one, no good. Now Toronto takes it the other way.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
Ibaka sets the pick for Green. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And that's how you set a screen. Takes the D right out of the equation.
Lakers trail by 3. Ball, the pass to Ingram. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Back to Ingram. Kicks it to Ball. Shot clock at 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Shoots over Leonard. And that one goes long. Raptors leading by 3. Knocked loose. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And Caldwell Pope just blows past defenders with his speed. Just a sensational finisher all around the bucket.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Now, Chris, this is what we've been waiting for. Opening day, everyone starts with a clean slate, and optimism is high.
There's optimism for every team, even the ones in the middle of rebuilds. And for the fans, I tell you, this is the best day ever because everybody's team is undefeated, and it's possible for anyone to win a championship. We're not in February, the doom days of February, where fans have their head down because the record kind of shows them the reality of the situation. So right now, this is for the dreamers. This is for the fans to root their teams on. Optimism is abundant, but it may not last that long for some.
Good perspective. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Beasley's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Ingram. Lance Stevenson's checked in for James. And Hart subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Here's Anunoby. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And how about Anunoby using all that momentum to finish past the defense? Refused to be denied.
Now here's Stevenson. Kuzma can't get it to go. And Michael Beasley picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Raptors leading by 3. Van Vliet kicks to Siakam.
And when Kuzma is motivated on defense, it helps big time. He needs to be more consistent on this end, though.
Back to Ball. Out left to the wing. 6 to shoot. Kuzma, that's good. Kuzma's got his first bucket of the night.
Good at taking initiative inside. Once Kuzma is near the hoop, he's focused on scoring.
Pass to Anunoby. Here's Van Vliet, offered by Beasley. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Oh, man, you can't get much better look from three-point range than that one. That just wasn't in rhythm.
That gives them the lead.
Oh, look at that awareness of Ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
Got a piece of it. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. "15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Stevenson dishes to Beasley. Back to Stevenson. And Hart has it in the corner. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Hart's got his first 3 points of the game.
Look at this. I like this. Team basketball. Keeping the ball moving until they find the right shot.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
I mean, what's interesting for me, first quarter, they're already getting points from their reserves.
Well, that's what helped fuel this lead. They caught the defense a little bit off guard.
So for Toronto right now, Norman Powell is out there with Wright. Then there's C.J. Miles. And it's Siakam in at center. Well, you remember the big trade last summer, the Raptors dealing DeMar DeRozan, Jakob Poeltl, and a protected first-round pick to the Spurs for Kawhi Leonard and Danny Green. Toronto guys hoping to make a big run this season, obviously.
And with the uncertainty for how long Kawhi sticks around, Toronto is all in this year. Not an easy trade to stomach, but with LeBron out of the East, they have to feel like this is their chance. This is a make-or-break season for the Raptors, to say the least.
And it's Wright missing.
Oh. sloppy finish. The D was giving him the layup. He just didn't stay with it.
Here's Kuzma. Lets it go with a three. Hart, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
The shot by Powell, no good.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
Raptors trail by 3. Here's Anunoby. Here's Wright. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And after the Lakers landed LeBron, the talk was about if they would add Kawhi Leonard as well. Ultimately, it didn't happen. Lakers want to keep their young guns in the end. And LeBron has said he felt that the team was ready without Kawhi and came to the Lakers because of that youthful core they had in place.
The first one falls. You know, see, we've spoken before about the skills that were hardest for you to develop. What parts of your game were the easiest to strengthen and fine-tune?
Wow, that's a great question, Kev. I have to think about that. The easiest. Well, I would say for me it was whatever I was doing well in college, and so that was on the post, on the right block, stealing James Worthy's spin move. And it was easier to get a little bit quicker in that because now I got to see him use it and do it to me. It was easier to have my jump shot start to get in the place that I wanted it to as a rookie. But why? Because I had one of the greatest shooters of all time, Chris Mullin, there to sit and practice with me. So when you have a great shooter and a mentor like him, it's easier because they explain it to you, and then not only do they explain how to do it, they show you through their work ethic. And so for me, it was pretty easy in those areas because I had a great mentor, Chris Mullin.
I love that story. And here is Wright. Rajon Rondo getting it to go from deep. And Wright kicks to Leonard. Screened by Ibaka. Leonard the pass to Miles. Just 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. Kuzma pulls it in. Lakers leading by 4. Here's Hart. Plays it up and banks it in. Hart's got 5 now.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Lowry. And the Raptors miss again. LA's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from 3-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
Fruitful possession, just doing what they can to extend the lead.
That's what you have to do. Stay in the moment. Keep grinding.
And Wright kicks to Leonard. Back to Wright. Lowry has the open look. And the Raptors miss again.
No 3-pointers for him in the second quarter yet, but he did have one in the first.
The offensive rebound. LeBron passes to McGee. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Raptors. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Leonard. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Lakers leading by 8. And there were a lot of hidden gems, Chris, in that 2017 draft, and Kyle Kuzma is right at the top of the list.
Well, Kuzma was taken with the 27th overall pick, but he looked like a top 5 pick if you ask me. He probably was just for being a 3-year player at Utah, but that time in college allowed him to hone his skill set. I mean, he came into the league with a wide variety of very polished moves.
It's stolen by Ibaka. Feeds it to Leonard. The shot off that time, and the Lakers take it the other way. Pass to LeBron. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Ingram comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Josh Hart. And then for Toronto, Valanciunas, who's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Green comes in for C.J. Miles. And it's Fred VanVleet in for DeLon Wright. And what a draft day steal for the Lakers, who were able to get Kyle Kuzma, who had been drafted 27th overall.
Yeah, Kuzma came into the league far more polished than anyone expected, and you have to credit the young man's hard work and how he was able to make such a big splash that rookie year. And with how hard he works, Kuzma is going to be an impactful player in this league for a long time.
Toronto calls timeout. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between three-point shots and two-point shots for the Raptors.
Liking the effectiveness they've shown here from three-point land. And I say, hey, shoot it more. They've been successful with a high field goal percentage, and we'll see if that continues to be a part of their arsenal.
Here's Van Vliet. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Lonzo Ball, he's checked in for the Lakers. And Valanciunas kicks to Ibaka. Here's Van Vliet. He's covered by Ball. Scooped up. Shots good by Ibaka.
And the ability to generate points off offensive rebounds, something Ibaka did a lot earlier in his career before he started spending so much time on the perimeter.
Lowry against Caldwell Pope. And it's Green missing. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And that one drops for him. And now just a three-point Laker lead. And McGee kicks to Caldwell Pope. James, that's a two-pointer. No good from the wing. Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Lowry, good.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Lakers have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Now, here's Ball. Defense right on him. Los Angeles with another miss. Here's Van Vliet. Just 3 on the clock.
And the ability of Caldwell Pope to get in the shooter's head. Love having a guy like him who puts a lot of energy into the defense.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Lakers lead by 1. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. One of the stories here, Kyle Lowry getting it done today.
Oh, well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them, and really few forced shots here so far.
Terrific first half on offense. This is how you draw it up. We'll see if they can maintain that efficiency going forward.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. The Lakers in the lead. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. Ingram is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's James in at the 3. That's the Laker 5. Now here's James. Drills the three-pointer. James has got the first points to start out the third quarter for Los Angeles. Well, LeBron making one of the biggest splashes over the summer, signing with the Lakers. And Greg, it happened pretty fast.
And the Lakers front office have been recruiting LeBron hard. LeBron talked with Kobe about his time with the organization and what to expect before making his decision. Kobe's words seem to be a big factor for LeBron. Once again, the Mamba doing everything he can to help the Lakers.
Here's LeBron. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Lowry with the ball. He's got 10 to the paint. Ibaka. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Ibaka's got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Ingram. Outside for Caldwell Pope. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Caldwell Pope can be a volume three-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Here's Lowry. The shot, no good. So the Lakers will take it the other way. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
Yeah, Liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Now here is Lowry. Over to the wing. And Valanciunas kicks to Leonard. On the wing, Green. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Ingram dishes to Caldwell Pope. Good on the shot.
They made the most of their halftime adjustments. They're shooting 80% so far in the second half. Look, Caldwell Pope, Kevin, he's one of the better 3-and-D wings in this league. He's very active with his hands. And on defense, you know he's always going to get a handful of steals, but he's not the most efficient scorer. But he's solid from deep.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma comes in for JaVale McGee. And Lance Stevenson subbed in for James. That free throw good from Caldwell Pope. And with Caldwell Pope, as good as he is, he can be inconsistent.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like any player, he's going to have his good nights and bad nights. It's just with KCP, the bad nights sometimes really stick out. It all averages out in the end with him, but sometimes you'll think he's a star. And other nights you'll wonder, what is he doing out there?
Now, here's Kuzma. Here's Ingram. Caldwell Pope passes to Ingram, and it's Rondo in the corner. Back to Ingram, 6 to shoot. Here's the screen. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off of a good pick, you want to get that one. He gets the separation he needs. I know he would love to have that one back.
And with Kawhi Leonard, he just does everything well on the floor. Offense, defense, rebounding, runs the floor. I mean, he is one of the more complete players in our league. He can completely take over a game on both ends.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Greg, with Kawhi, started as a defensive stopper, but he now is so much more than that.
I mean, he's got a great outside shot, that pull-up jumper, the turnarounds in the post. He has the complete repertoire. You never would have thought he was only viewed as a defense guy once upon a time, but was already a fantastic player. But this is a guy that continues to just add to his game.
Now, here's Ball. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Now, here's Kuzma. Defense right on him. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The back-to-the-basket scoring obviously more uncommon these days than it was in the past. Can we even say now with any kind of certainty, Chris, who has the best hook shot in the game?
The best hook shot in the game by far, still belongs to Tony Parker. No, he is not a big man, but he did lead the league in paint scoring when he was in his prime. Now a little bit older, he can still get to it. When Tony Parker gets in that paint, Kevin, he has the best jump hook. When I played in the game, the only guy that I respected their jump hook as much as mine was his jump hook, because he would float it over bigs so easy.
No kidding.
Oh, no kidding, Kev. He still has the best jump hook floater in the game. That's right, that man Tony Parker.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Wright. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Yeah, and for being the 27th pick in the 2017 draft, Kuzma's made his mark early, already surpassed expectations.
That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Powell.
And the D had no answer for that move. Beautifully done. Easy layup.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Now Stevenson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Lakers working the ball around now. To the middle. Here's Ingram. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, and the second pick in the 2016 draft out of Duke, bro. Brandon Ingram possessing a rare combination of length and shooting ability.
First free throw is good. C-Webb, usually rookies take more threes as they grow in the NBA. That has not been the case for Brandon Ingram.
Well, Ingram went the opposite way, taking less threes. If you think about it, he focused more on slashing and mid-range shots, and I think it's worked for him. He settled less, and he took a big step forward in his offensive development because of it.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And Ingram, the former Blue Devil, an extraordinary player who only promises to get better.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, the league has unveiled a 5-point plan to improve player-referee relations. Things became heated last season with a lot of star players ejected for arguing with officials. The emphasis on respect and clear standards of conduct on both sides can only help. Kevin?
Very good point, David. Completely agree. Thanks. Free throw good, Miles. Here's Ingram. 1:52 left to play here in the third. Stevenson outside. Now here's Kuzma. T right on him. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Here's Hart. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Hart's got 8 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Powell. 1:15 left in the third. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
A very nice season for him last year. He was around 16 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. Year one, he had to kind of find his way, but he seems poised to make some big strides here in his sophomore season.
Well, the team wants him to carve out a larger role for himself. But talent-wise, he's definitely got it.
Now here's Kuzma. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Powell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Powell's got 4 points in the quarter.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Ball kicks to Stevenson. Back to Ball. The pass to Stevenson. In the corner, it's Ingram. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. And Toronto also making a switch. Ibaka is checked in. Raptors trail by 4. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. They double him with LeBron. Passes it to Siakam. Now here's Miles. He's guarded by Stevenson. LeBron against Miles. And stolen by James. Fast break, the Lakers. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Lakers on top. They lead by 4. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Inside pairing is Ibaka and Valanciunas. Then there's Lowry. Then it's Green, and it's Van Vliet in at the 2. Out to the wing. LeBron against Ibaka. And James throws it down.
James is effective at getting near the basket. Always look to dunking it home.
Raptors trail by 4. Outside Lowry. The Lakers with the rebound. James has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
So many fast breaks now ending the three-point shot. Good to see them taking it to the rack.
Here's Van Vliet after the basket by the Lakers. Here's Ibaka. Rebounded by Hart. Lakers leading by 6. Great D that time from Green.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Knocks it loose and stolen by James. And LeBron throws it down.
And James is great at staying alert on defense, pouncing on any opportunity he sees to swipe the ball.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Green slams it in.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hammock. Pass to Hart. He kicks to LeBron. Lakers passing it around. And Ball gets it to go on the assist by LeBron. And the Lakers lead by 9.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, they've been tremendous from beyond the arc. It's a shift from what they did in the first 2 quarters, though.
And the Raptors call time here. Rondo comes in for Lonzo Ball. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Toronto. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Toronto's head coach had some words for his team during the break. He was not happy with their defensive performance. He said they're getting everything they want. We've got to show them we can't let that happen. You have to make a stand. You have to get some stops, and that'll get us going on a run. Guys?
Thanks, David. Raptors trail by 7. Lowry from outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Green with the ball. He's picked up by James. Lowry passes to Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, and from mid-range, Leonard's jump shot is money. It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or catch and shoot. He never loses his touch.
Now here's James. Nice D from Valanciunas.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those 2 things that he possesses. He'll be beating himself up if they can't come back because he is not carrying his weight at the offensive end.
Los Angeles, Brandon Ingram. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
No good on the second free throw. Raptors trail by 6. Here's Green. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Lays it up and banks it in. Green's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Ingram kicks to Caldwell Pope. Ingram against Ibaka. Rondo dishes to James. Shot clock at 5 from outside the arc. Rondo can't get it to go. The Raptors have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup. Now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead.
And that's what makes Lowry a great floor leader. Just unselfish in his attitude and great awareness of how to keep his teammates involved.
Now here is McGee. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's LeBron. And again, the Lakers no good. The Raptors have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Lowry, good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
And guys on defense gasping for air at this point.
There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. McGee a screen. James the pass to Ball. Ingram kicks to Ball. Lakers passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. No good from outside. Here's Toronto now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Ball against Lowry. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Los Angeles has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Money!
Now, that is cold-blooded.
We want people to tune in, don't we? This is what they're tuning into. Big moment.
Toronto calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. 40 seconds left to play here in the fourth. 40 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Ball kicks to McGee. High arcing shot. Ball with it. Lowry picks him up. Nails the tray.
He wants the ball. They want him to have the ball. And as usual, he comes through in the clutch.
And the Raptors call time here. They're trailing by 2. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
You know what? You can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in a situation like this?
Yeah, Greg, and I say you go for the dagger. I mean, try to get that big 3. That'll win you the game.
Here's Leonard. Off the left rim and out. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice to system.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Two shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, the GOAT watch continues. Every year, every accomplishment goes into the analysis. I mean, LeBron will probably never be able to escape it.
Second one is good. In both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, they can breathe easy now thanks to those free throws. They won't have to sweat this one out.
Lowry passes to Green. From the arc. For the 3. On the money. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA.